This is Thursday, the 17th of December, and I've just been looking on the internet at the news as it's coming out for the Yarmouth Mercury, which is published on Friday, the 18th of December, tomorrow. And in there is a story about the Edward Woolridge School, which is a junior school just across from our offices here in Great Yarmouth, which I visited a few weeks ago. It's a really good example of the tick box nanny state system that the Labour government is currently running, and exactly what is wrong with all of these process-driven targets. Now, that school just across from us here was actually rated quite poorly in these results. And today in the press we have Ed Balls, the Minister, the Shadow Secretary, the Secretary of State, himself actually saying that schools that don't look after special needs pupils properly will be failed in their Ofsted inspections. Well, that sounds very good, but the problem is the reality these schools are dealing with. And Edward Woolridge is a really good example of the problems some of the schools have to deal with. When I went there recently, the head was explaining to me that one of the problems is they have so many children with special needs, whether they are immigrants who have come in and need special needs in terms of education or language, or whether they're pupils who just have a very difficult life outside school and need extra support and help. For them, the school becomes effectively a social service centre. But on top of that, the government does not give them enough funding to allow them to have the educational psychology support that they would like. So they're limited in the amount of special needs work they can do with these pupils. And yet, Ed Balls is now saying schools will be failed if they don't look after those pupils properly. We can't carry on with this tick box mentality, this nanny state mentality, where we have somebody like Ed Balls on high making a statement, clearly without any real understanding of what a school like Edward Woolridge here in Great Yarmouth has to deal with on a day-to-day basis. That's why we've got to get back to letting schools run themselves, let our professionals who know what they need, decide what they need, implement it, look after our children in the way that the teachers at schools like Edward Woolridge clearly want to do and work so hard to achieve for their pupils.